other stuff. Oh, Lord. And knowing Warhorse, there's probably about 10,000 different things that could happen here.
There are the pictures of wine. Hopefully I won't splash anyone's shoes.
Wait. Did I just lose a quest? What just happened? What? Oh, they took your items. Oh, okay.
And on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any räuber in the domain?
I apologize,
What are you
sir.
getting at, Eldris?
Which wine?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe it?
Good, sir.
Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where
Thank
they got
you,
them. Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is.
I fancy some Tokai.
The Dry Devil
Refill,
is running
boy.
free. There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the
sorry,
army
sir.
bearing down, and
Orders
you
from
want
above.
to defend
This is
yourselves
unbelievable.
with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight? Exactly. The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up!
Right up.
The
Pour me
king
red
can
wine.
arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we
Sir?
get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's
thank the
enemies.
Lord.
Nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
Time out. I don't know about the secret ending, but you can tell me after we're done with this section. I don't want to know about it while I'm doing it, but when we're done with it, we can talk about it a little bit more. Also, just real quick, somebody said, Captain Mad Dog Griffin, you had quests get lost from this? Okay. Well, I think we're good. Oh, no. Okay, you're good. Right, we're good.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
Hey, waiter! Pour me some monastery wine.
I'm sorry, sir.
Isn't it the same
Orders
thing?
from above.
This is unbelievable.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right. We do have the new
Is everything
baths
all right?
at Hopbrink,
No.
and Adam's
There's
old
nothing you
ones,
can do about
but
it.
I hear the
Come
Hopbrink
closer.
baths are more of a pigsty.
They still are a bit, but the quality went downhill.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female
What?
thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling
I don't
me
care
who
about
the
this. I wanna-
item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Where can I find this goblet?
Use your eyes and come right back with it, understood?
The need for cleanliness and citizens' health should not be underestimated.
Nor overestimated. If someone needs to wash, there's a river just a few steps from the city wall.
Certainly. And they can get leeches there for free as well. And while he's there, a man can shave and take a you-know-what.
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan?
Nice.
The Black Death had nothing to do
Whose
with
silver
the baths,
might this be?
unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness.
Did I just find the secret ending? Did I just accidentally find the secret ending?
That's going on.
Okay.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to...
So, did you...
is a waste of time.
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
A rifle? Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop, and rubbish. The least we can do for the citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up.
What nonsense! Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit.
And the
but
full
as we
cup.
know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident.
thank the
You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked
Waiter,
yours, as
pour
I've
me
heard,
red wine.
then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it.
Thank you,
I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to...
This guy could not sound more defensive and skeevy right now. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Draw attention to himself while the king is here.
Hey, waiter.
That's true.
Pour me some Tokai.
Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first.
Sir?
God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happens,
Well, thank the
there's
Lord.
no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. I could understand it with
Boy,
mercenaries,
I'd like some
students,
white.
and other scum of all kinds, but city councillors?
Be specific, Forsooker. Are you blaming one of us?
Ah, and look who spoke first.
Sir?
First of all, it wasn't a duel. It was supposed
hang
to
around
be
me.
an honourable
Vanish,
combat.
you hear me?
And I didn't even take part in it.
And that's the only reason you're still here on the
you
council
wish,
and not in the pillory.
Sir Ulrich?
If you want to blame
Go,
somebody,
go. I don't
you
want
should
to
point the
see you
finger
again.
at the youngster here who's...
Excuse me.
Ah, never mind.
I suspect the gentleman from the
apologize.
city's sword-fighting school brought this custom to us.
Waiter.
It's now run by the German Menhart.
Refill, sir?
Who
Do
knows
you think
who
I come
that
to the
fellow
council
is?
just to guzzle
Don't be
wine? Come here.
ridiculous, Forsooker. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
My words exactly. The town council is squabbling constantly at the
That was
Emperor
easy
John,
enough. And he wanted
no
me to
one is
count
left
the winged
unscathed.
figures.
And you, as
1,
councillor,
2,
let people
3,
throw dirt on our
4,
work?
If I threw out everyone who
5,
complains over a beer,
6,
I'd soon be out of
7,
customers.
Ah, to hell with
8,
it. We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm gonna say 4. Oh, I can't save the game. I want to say 14. God, does that count? 15? He's got wings. No. No. I'm gonna go with 15.
So, let's see.
I found your
Really? And did you count those?
I counted 16, sir.
And did you count all the monsters and animals?
Oh, I thought you meant only the angels.
Go back to serving wine, blockhead.
There's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals. The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling
I'm a blockhead.
to settlers, right under our noses.
You then,
Just a
lad.
village with a monastery.
A cup of bread.
And they are going to make a royal mining city.
skimp
Why
on me.
can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's a war going on?
Sir?
Are the experts from far off supposed to work in a city under
Just
slump?
regular Henry Day.
Besides, I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you? And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar there?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
When hell
Why?
freezes over, my
I'd like
friend,
some white.
your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me? You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral,
Sir?
just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you?
It's you?
I
I
acquired
see
my
you've come
seat
up in
for
the world.
services
From a
our
bathhouse
guild
boy to a
provided
waiter.
and still
You'll go a
provides
long way.
to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army.
Might make councillor
If that's all
one day.
they have, they would be defeated by the
You're a
bunch of
merry
ne'er-do-wells
soul, lad.
from the
I
alehouse
like
on
that.
Obrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs,
I know we've done peasant fights up until now, but we might have counselor fights. Mods, get ready.
people from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards
Hey,
raided and
waiter,
threw
pour
them
me some
all
Tokai.
out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we have to
I'm
do?
sorry.
Apologize, sir.
I wasn't paying
Which wine?
attention.
Are you colorblind? White.
Jeez.
Good, sir.
Thank you, waiter.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Yeah.
Azonal Gyurcsák össze. A legjobb katonákat. És kelkinek útra.
Oh, man. That could have been bad. Markvart definitely knows our face. Dude, what a scene. Go! No, lower your eyes, Henry. Lower your... Okay.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Like this man of fights!
There it is! Oh, God. There it is. Oh, that was awesome. What a cool scene, man. Oh, it was so good. That was actually fantastic. The myth, the man, the legend. Wait, are we gonna play him?
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. I've seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject. Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life.
Hey, Max Photo.
It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
I was going to say, that's definitely a joke. Okay.
Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they keep him mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too...
Hey, do you believe in God? Oh, me too! That's so cool! What's your God like?
But I suppose I can try.
I feel like that's every time Christians meet. I'm pretty sure that's what happens, right? Y'all like shake hands, then... Yeah, okay. Who's that Frenchman?
Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malachov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
What's it like to be free?
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What are you gonna do now?
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Okay.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Okay. Damn. I was not anticipating this at all. So... After arriving at Rabosh, Godwin finally had the opportunity to meet Baron Brabant, who until recently was Lord Capon's fellow prisoner at Malshov. Capon suggested to Godwin that he try and welcome representatives of the Kuttenberg's Jewish community to the Reborsch meeting. The old and respected rabbi arrived accompanied by a young man who seemed not at all comfortable with being among the nobility. Okay. Hey, John of Liechtenstein. Hello, noble. Guards. Anna of Waldstein. Waldstein, excuse me. You need to state with a Steen. Waldstein. Hello, Samuel.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda.
Nice, JD, right there.
Leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Gutenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
This is our Samuel,
I feel quite hungry. Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
I need more water, stat. I have been out of water for like 2 weeks. I want to get some more waters. Are you trying to negotiate better terms?
Do you want to make use of the council to improve the status of Jews in the city?
Not at all. However, we would like to give the council something it is sorely lacking. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzik Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. But we did not get off to a very good start.
Well, maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
Whoa. My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world.
Wait, what?
For our numerous
That's his half-brother?
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
Oh, shit. Oh, I guess they wouldn't be related by blood because Martin was Henry's stand-in or stepfather, I guess. But dude, this means that Martin left his biological son's life to raise Henry? Oh no. Like, dude, can you imagine Sam's position? Like meeting Henry and being like, oh, you're the guy who my dad went off and dadded instead of me. Nice to meet you.
And that
yeah, there's going to be a lot more, I hope, but...
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Wait.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other...
Yeah, don't spoil, please, chat. Don't spoil, please.
At least, none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Excuse me. I'd better not drink.
Better communion wine than kosher, is it?
No, I don't want to get me drunk. I don't want to get Godwin drunk. I don't feel like that would be the best decision. Gotta take everything. All right, I want to make sure there's no one else we can talk to here. I think we're good. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Chat just brought up a really good point. Godwin has such a high drinking stat that he is actually most likely better when he is drunk. He has a 24 drinking stat. Oh no. Yeah, I probably want to get a little drunk, actually. Just a little though. Just a little. I love how I denied drinking with those guys, and then I walked over and got myself a drink. I should drink it in front of them while maintaining eye contact. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I just lost a buff. What buff did I just lose? Oh no. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna save here. Okay. And I'm gonna load at the beginning. And real quick, I want to see what that buff was that we lost when we drank. And then we'll load that game we just did. Because we definitely had a buff on us that we lost. Yeah, you can see there in the bottom, right there, in the bottom left. We have something on us currently. Demand. You're an alcoholic. Your strength, speed, and vitality are reduced by 3 until you have a drink. Plus, your stamina is a little slower to recover. Long-term abstinence will cure you. Okay, that's what it was. Damn. Oh, that's rough. It's way too real, dude.